How's it going, everyone? Rawr here, and today we're bringing you a brand new Gears of War video, and this is a little bit of a different one. This is like a top tier list video, so as you can see here, we've got all the Gears of War games down below, and I'm going to be ranking them from the God tier to shitey. So right from the start, I'm just going to say there's no shite Gears of Wars. I mean, there's maybe flaws in some of the gears. There's maybe things that I like more than other Gears of Wars, but there's none that I actually hate. And I've had fun with every single game that I've played to different extents and different kind of genres and things that I've done. So let's start it off, okay? I'm not going to highly edit this. I got inspired to do this video, and thank you for Ross Hickey for showing me this tier list. So his link will be down below. You can go check his one. It's a really good video. He's edited it and he's done all his best campaigns and multiplayers and all that kind of cool stuff. So make sure you go check it out, and if you haven't already, make sure you give him a subscribe. He's a great YouTube content. Okay, let's go. We are starting with Gears of War 1. Now, the question is, should I put it in God or should I put it in Great? Okay, that's the question, because Gears 1 is the original. It is the greatest. I mean, this is what it all came from, this game. I'm going to put it in God, okay, because this game, even though I didn't play multiplayer as much as some people did, because I was very late to Gears of War. I started in Gears 2, but then I went back to Gears 1 multiplayer and played that a little bit. But I started on Gears 2 technically, you know. I played the campaign with my friends. I've talked about this in my streams before, and we done campaign and split screen, and it was awesome. That's how I got hooked to Gears of War, because I actually played the campaign, and then I wanted to play it again on Insane, and then I kept on playing it. It's just, I loved it. So once Gears 2 came out, I still never had Xbox Live, but when I played the Gears 2 campaign, you'll see what I'm going to talk about here. So I'm putting this in God tier as well, because this is my childhood. This is where I started my career on YouTube and my Gears love, and the campaign is honestly the best in the series, in my opinion. It's my favourite campaign, and it's also still to this day my favourite multiplayer. Yes, it's got a bit lag and it's a bit glitchy and stuff, but listen, the maps are absolutely beautiful. There's over 30 maps or something. The characters are like just great. I mean, there's not too much of them, but they're just so well done. You know, the characters looked amazing. As I said, the maps are amazing. The campaign is amazing. It has Wingman, which was absolutely so much fun to do back in the day. I used to be in a few teams back in there. 187. I don't know if you guys, anybody remembers me, but I Saint 187. That's who I used to be. I used to run in squads on like a ranked Warzone and Execution with my boys, Charlie Mannion and Immortal and all that stuff, and we would run kids. You know, we were absolute domination online. So it was, that's what I loved, and I really did get into my YouTube montaging as well late into Gears 2, and then I joined Onyx, which was such a good time. So I'm really blessed I've done that, and that's taken me to Gears 3. So we're going again, God tier. The first three from Epic are God tier, okay? If anybody says anything else, you're wrong. I'm joking. Listen, everybody's got their opinion. This is why I'm making this video, because I want to give my feedback. I love doing my content like this. I love giving you what I think about Gears of War. I thought this was a really good idea to jump on and do this. So, yeah, absolutely amazing game. Like this, when the beta came out, I took a few days off school, I believe, and honestly, it was mind-blowing how good the beta was. The beta was like the best version, I think, and then the game came out a little bit laggy. There was a few little problems, but overall the game was just good. It was like an upgrade version of number 2, and then the movement was quicker. Then obviously the legendary Team Essence begun, you know, like me, Moo Milk and Nasher and all the OGs, you know, like I'm not going to keep going talking about everyone, but you know what I'm saying. Twist and Gary and Bouncing, Vegeta, like there's, the list goes on. Malafama, yo, Team Essence, bro. That's what Gears blew up. So I was in Chaos as well for a little bit, and then I went back to Essence. So I mean, this is my like child, teenager kind of years, making YouTube content and like just loving life, playing Gears of War, making videos like this. So yeah, it has to be in God tier. It has to be. And then bad news came in. I think this is when Microsoft or like obviously Epic said they're not going to be doing another game, and I was like, shit, okay, so what's going to happen? This is when I started talking to people online, and then I went to some other games and played some other games, and this is when it was a really dark time for Gears, you know? This was a really dark time. People didn't know what was going to happen. But this company Splash Damage came in Black Tusk, and they made Gears Judgment. Now, I'm going to put that in great, okay? Because the game is good, okay? There's so much good things in like Gears Judgment. People are going to say maybe it's the worst in the series. It's not the worst in the series. Maybe it's the most different change in not Gears thing, but I'm going to tell you 5 things, okay? That it's god tier for Gears Judgment, okay? The free-for-all was amazing. Overrun was amazing. The collateral sniper was amazing. This is when we got to see domination, and I think it was like breakthrough the game mode was called, which was like Arms Race, but it was so much better than Arms Race. You guys know what I'm talking about probably if you played Gears Judgment. Those game modes and those things, and the last thing is the customization. This is when we really saw customization to the greatest, and we got to see character skins, we got to see obviously weapon skins, and there was loot crates, but they were free kind of. You just played the game and earned them. Dude, that was the start of all this customization stuff, and you gotta give it to Gears Judgment and Black Tusk and obviously Splash Damage for doing that. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So I'm so glad that they saved, and then they took that game out, and then I believe Microsoft bought over the franchise of Gears of War, and then we got, was it the Coalition? Sorry, the Coalition took part like in the branch. The Microsoft bought the game, but like the branch is the Coalition, I believe. I think I'm right. We've got Ultimate Edition, so that's going in great. You guys did an amazing job, and people are going to say probably this is their favorite game, and I'm going to say it is one of my favorite games as well. Ultimate Edition, the sniper, the maps is obviously god tier because it was the original Gears 1, but the game felt good. The game felt really, really, really good. The shotgun was consistent. The pistol was consistent. The weapons just felt good, and honestly, the esports was popping like for this game. I mean, I remember the ESLs and stuff, and it was just a fun time. I really did enjoy watching Ultimate Edition, and obviously it was the original Gears, so watching it in 60 frames, it just felt amazing. You know, it was a great game. So hands down, putting it in great. And then we've got the wonderful Gears 4. Now listen, campaign is the worst in the series in my opinion. It had its little bit of moments, it had its little kind of ooh, but it was the worst, okay? I didn't like the DBs that much. I mean, it just wasn't for me. I just didn't like that kind of vibe. There were some good missions, there were some good story bits. The multiplayer was great. I really, really had a lot of fun playing Gears 4. This is when I started my streaming properly. So this is when I had my come up for Essence, and then moved over to MX. This is when I met all you guys. I went to America 5 times, and I really did it go out my way and come out my comfort zone for Gears 4. So I met so much people, and this was hands down one of the greatest games. It's came to me because I've had so much experiences in life. So I mean, it is great. I'm going to say it's in the great section. It isn't god tier. But the streaming side and everyone I've met and the esports events, amazing, absolutely amazing. Every single one I've been to, California was unbelievable. Atlanta was absolutely fantastic. I went to the London one. I competed in my first ever one. I came 18th. I was 2 out of making money with Shadows and a few other boys from Scotland and stuff. So close. But great like the moments in Gears 4 are god tier. But the campaign lets it down a bit, so that's why I'm keeping it great. Now, we've got Gears 5. Now, without a doubt, the customization, the characters, the looks, the models, the maps that they've got right now are beautiful. Okay, the game is a beautiful game. The campaign is really good. There's a few bits that get dragged out, but overall it is an amazing game. And playing it on the highest, obviously, look, performance, and it just runs like the best game out there. Okay, so I do got to say up there, it's amazing, but there is a but. Obviously, there's just the content is lackluster at times. You know, they just don't have, it didn't have that oof right from the start. It was lacking so much of the original content, like just the original characters, they weren't there, which is a real bummer. That kind of things really does affect people and affect what they think of a game straight from the start. So that's had a big impact. This game could have been something really big if they just was on it from the start. Ninja was playing this, Dr. Disrespect, Nick Mercs, H2, like all these people were playing it. It had the millions of people playing it at one time the first month, and it failed somewhere, but it's still a great game, and I'm really having fun with it. And I can't say anything really bad about Gears 5 really, apart from the things that everyone knows, which is aim assist, like the magnetism. It's not the best. I wish that wasn't in the game, but it is helping new players, Game Pass players. That's why it's there. I understand, but the OG Gears fans don't like it, and personally I'm not a really big fan of it myself, but I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to grind Gears. This has got great moments as well, great memories. I went to Canada, you guys know that. I played the game early, I'm a TC partner, so it's really great. So we're putting it in the great, but it has got some god tier parts to it. It's beautiful and stuff, but it's just not there with the first three. In Gears Tactics, here we go. For me, because it's a turn-based game, I'm not really a turn-based game player. I'm more of a competitive player. Like, I'm getting in the action. Like, I like first persons, I like third persons, but a counter game like this kind of movement, it's not for me. So I'm gonna say it's good, but the story is amazing. So that's a thing, guys. If you guys love story, then Gears Tactics is for you, because you can go through the story, enjoy the new kind of style before, and just have fun. So that's definitely up there as a great game, but the game itself is just a bit not for me. So I just wouldn't say it's god tier, but yeah, that's mine. I want you guys to do yours. Put them down in the comments, let me know. Thank you, Ross, for nominating me and let me know about this, because it's great little tier. So any other YouTubers out there want to do it, then feel free. I'll put a link down below. And yeah, guys, talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Peace out.